People were gripped with desolation, with blood pierced through. The devastation elicited a tremendous outpouring of love. Tales of heroism stood out. Persons gambled their very lives to save the victims. What pure selflessness! Indeed, this exudes in times of darkness. Love makes ultimate sacrifices for the afflicted. This must be the real meaning of charity. In our troubled world, charity makes all the difference. Charity is the wind that extinguishes the anguish of those in need. The water that quenches the thirst of the human heart. The food that relieves the hunger of the famished. And the balm that heals the deepest wounds of the tormented. Fortunate are we to have certain people who chose to let the stream of charity flow in barren scars of society. Two of these people were St. Vincent de Paul and St. Louis de Maria. War has besieged France in the 17th century. Life seemed to have stopped. The poor were pushed to the margins. The wounded soldiers, beggars, abandoned babies among them. Vincent and Louise saw in their misery the compelling call, the mission to serve their neighbors in need. The scarred face of Jesus, this was what Vincent and Louise saw in the abandoned and neglected. This urged them to follow Jesus, not to Mount Calvary, to the scarred faces of humanity. Compassion took hold of their hearts and embarked on a mission to bring relief to the suffering. The example of Vincent and Louise ignited others to follow. Their mission spread like wildfire, giving birth to the different Vincentian organizations. Together, they blazed a trail of charity and mission, serving the least and the abandoned. What enduring testimonies they draped in the history of humankind. 350 years now, since St. Vincent and St. Louise bequeathed their spirits to their followers. Their mission multiplied many times over, as numerous as the stars in the sky. Unfortunately, our situation today turned for the worst. We fight a different kind of war. The gruesome human carnage in Maguindanao, widespread graft and corruption in our government, the destruction of God's creations, the breaking of moralities. How far we have gone to defile our human conscience. No wonder poverty never ceased till now. It just changed faces. This is deeply disturbing. We claim to be the followers of Saints Vincent and Louise. How do we carry the torch of charity and mission that would sow the seeds of hope in our country? This is the time for us to redirect the course of our history. Let us unite to liberate our country from deceit and distortions that push the poor to the margins. We cannot afford to turn a deaf ear to the cry of those who are suffering. Doing so, we betray ourselves, our identity. We betray the poor. Ultimately, we inflict another scar on the face of our Lord, another lash on government, betrayal. But we say we are only high school students. Who would listen to us? Friends, let us not underestimate our strength. We can be a powerful force for change. We can have a potent voice in our society. By the ideals we uphold, the values we live for, love that we bear for our country, and the service we give to our neighbors in need. Together, we can detest the evil schemes of our erring leaders. We can break the cycle of poverty. We can effect change. Yes, we can. Hope runs deep for us. St. Vincent and St. Louis blazed a trail for us to tread. Love for the suffering has been stamped in our hearts. God anointed us to serve the least of our brothers and sisters. This is our legacy. This is our inheritance. Do we take up the challenge? Carry the torch of charity and mission, we must. This is our compelling call.
Some time to compose and contemplate my mind to the life of Saint Vincent de Paul. Slowly, little by little, I kept my